Asemu ajomo akwaba Fambra KFM TV eswebrene nya asensem ne de bebre na na akoso mai mu ehu behia yi semejebrene adaje akenkan amawo ewo KFM TV eso aseda ene de be ma aboafo sanse nya omo ayeni ho mo na bidio musika ebo machi do ma mede nsema hodo no aba besomo yenko KFM Musical Center yabo onum din de so say instruments ene ho akade na omode aba edwaman so enyum sofo ahodo nsori nyumeku ahodo a moye enyum to ho adwuma mo hia instruments ne ho akade papa ebetimi aboa ama enyum to adwuma na ye bre aye boko na ye mre na ye ni so de ama one de woto nsa e de afel sebra no my instruments no eti apa udidi udada adwuma bibia betimi akoyie na akonkan kama e de ama wo chem se koba se sika wo se wo de ba ebeto ne kremo anu a utimete ne kakran kosi se bebo anu na waba befa wa de ye nhihye ya omudi egu akwemu e de maga na de hie bia afin so no wo mo e hwe animu e to nsa de afro se bre koba se mposika sem no wa so abo anu ewie no ba befa wo instruments no ha bia amfa mbre echi emfa ma open hihye bia so so a okọ hɔ a ombehwe se ne osika sem ne tie bia no di nema begu akwemu aye ne yi aye ne kama pepepe mu etimi edi amankramantem ha no bo anan kopie mu e wa Accra Zongo Lane e ho na san kese no ewo na ekobasa wa Asantemantem so anade wani akyeremu e wa adum omo ne Sambra Hotel no e na ebo enim KFM Musical Center wo se bre normal instrument no ekonanimo yemfiri ho ne yenko talent microfinance no so sika krabia ba e ma besia enti no de ne se oyedwedini wo mai mu ankrankre sukufo ubia wo pesika de aka wo de ho de abobra no besia nsi ho ne kitu ebi na omde beto ho ama wo de be ma wo edwuma bi ade koye ne soso bibia betimi awie na konkan de ama wo ekobasa wa so wo sika omonje mfanto ye omonsie ni ye mfa ma savings na no so mo ye bi wo no ma akache treasury bills ahodo nyina no eno soso wonom ye nti bibia fa sika semo hihye bia na talent microfinance wonom otonsa etimi de afro sebra no mo hwe no mo nye bibia ye emfa mamantam bebre ni mu ni de wonum ewuma omo ebo adwuma de ben wo no okọ hɔ a ombehwe aye hihye ni nyina no etimi dia ma ye fro de ayenko dadaba take up ono so phones ne ho accessories and ode aba adwaman so enti phone a akita na se tete we ha no se bra normal bi nkita ekoba se opebi nso de ache odofo bi nso so no so ebi wo ho oye deliveries ahodo bia ye bia obia no wo be mane etimi de eye phone no abro ama bibia no etimi akoyie e de ama fiti yam kosi iPhone de phone nyina no obi ewo na kashi ubia nso awuton bia upebi ni doso pomo etu akoton no dada ba sebra na wontimi ma obi na bibia ne nkoyie mfama kaneshi bia ya atakwa ono mpa ehyen no eho ape station ho na dada ba take up ono so ehye ho wo bo adwuma dendenden enti nyumeko miensen ne nyume mo bo machidom ama me de nyume no nsi akase o KFM TV so no me de ababe so me na nyume nsem no doso na de ebedi mu akotini bi ene se Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne 24-hour economy no enedwe na wo pa ho ntoma dendenden a enya sem keto akra nchemu ni nsem bebre na wodigu apaso no mekenkan ni nyina no etimi di amamo ye bekwa ya abato komisan no wonom akache me no kase de omo de nkrata aba no mo hm sesi edan ni hwable kuma nota se na hohuru so omo ni mrahye bedwani wo ho no aba ne yesan ba beto no biem we ni hyehye ya wo mo so etimi di free wonom akache di aba ye bebo eregedie ensemo na me no kase de umnyamfo da kwampem na kase yi wono ye deputy ye hwe ye sika sem ne ho hyehye Dr. Keso Atofosi na be di echi na eno no na nsem bi ekoso fa ye $360 million Bank of World Bank omusika ebeka ye sa ni nyina ne ye hwe ni mu osi ye de be ye nsakraye mapa am ye sika sem etime jan na mo so nsem bi aba wo ho a enye nokre ne name no kase die odimu nokre trodo no etimi aba betudwa sanse ekobasa na yese yeyetu imfutre guade hye eni to aba montene edi nchemu mapa edi aba betu edwa ebebo ewura enigide ensemu na lyrical jewel wono so de nsembi na aba betudwa edi afa enyum to adwuma no nsembe no kan ye nchemu wo ho a ena enyume wo beti ewo kase ne so ebusia nsema hodo bebre na eka we ho do hwere ba ko ntem bekenkan ni nyina no etimi edi amawo ena nwumre okenkanfo no eye Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia yentwa ye hombra sisia ye ba yenhye ensem na semfama Amenda semu akwa babiem na mensan mawo na hye soma ye sabe Fontaine no ye twegu live ewo ho KFM TVGH on Facebook, KFM TVGH on YouTube ni nyina no ye gine mu dendende uduru ha no a wo hye ne so e de ama odofo bi no no so etimi aba beka ho na ensem ahodo a me be kenkan ama no no so etimi enyemu echefa me hye ensem na se na nwumre e de ama odia fimpi mienu ne aduonu nan bra na ndisi amani okuo no Wonom Franka Tuniene won ye Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obon to animu no na chese ne niema ahodo a eda na ni suo se obe mampani obeye no na baako eye 24-hour economy ni nyina no na chese enwuma bebu so denden na enwuma na beto ato aso saa so mesi be kakra no bentia beto aso na chese enwuma na etwemu da ai no obia empon kono wo kono no obi so ba we beyu na we so ba ni nyina no eye hyehyia na ohwe animu se obetimi aboa ama adwuma etimi ebuso ewo man Ghana sanse o man mu bepie mu a unemployment edoso ye pa ono mo mawie school mu ni adwuma ye o motifie no bebre na iten man de to na koma pono so se o de 24-hour economy no beba na obi etimi enye bia ye koba sanso asika betimi atena o man ni mu a ho kire a mene o man ni nyina no eto no betimi abrase na bro betena so nde na ade hye bebre na ebo na chi se enne na wo se 24-hour economy u beye ye hwe animu ye hwe enu ene obetena so yi na so afo nyina wie krom se ye ntehwe na ene due de me no kase abrewa yi puma kwam san se 24-hour economy no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bole bamboy de hye me no kase die wapa ye dwumedie ne ho entoma eba beye adwuma den na dwumedie na se no ene esem ahodo bebre na etwegu ye ne bebre na no kan ye endi se amani okọ na chitafo bebre na so ne kopi mo dwumedie na se ni nyina no omudi omani monyam ekotai echi
24-hour economy and the accelerated export development. We also have with us the Trade Minister, Madam Elizabeth Ojari, as well as Madam Valerie Sawyer, who is Senior Presidential Advisor on Government Affairs. They will join the President to unveil the 24-hour plus E logo. It's a big day in Ghana's history. The 24-hour plus program aiming to build a modern and self-reliant and resilient economy. And we'll also have the Vice President join us, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, to complete the team that will unveil the logo. There we go. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and there you go. And that's our 24-hour logo launched today on the 2nd of July 2025 to the glory of God. Thank you so much, our dignitaries, to take their seats. And just to remind you that this 24-hour plus program aims to build a modern and self-reliant and resilient economy, one that is driven by production, is globally competitive, and is anchored in decent jobs, is designed to reduce.
Ebusianse bro mo pa ejumedie no ho entuma ye 24-hour economy no and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ensem de ohwie bebre na timigu apron so na bra ojina asimpie ni apaso ne ensem bebre na no de tudwa ehiem se 24-hour economy no niema bebre na ne hihye ma ni nyina ne eba beboa amasika sem ni afenso niema hodo ayeye o man mu no eba na adwuma hodo a bibia etimi akonenim enum na oche se ye borema ye waye grow 24 make 24 build 24 show 24 connect 24 fund 24 and afen so power 24 ni nyina no ye nema hodo ehihye mu eba beboa ama 24-hour economy no etimi aye adwuma se ne ese na efata
programs that are tailored to key value chains, and you must have heard the ministers mentioning them. These include Grow 24, Now, Growth 24 is about boosting agricultural productivity, agro-processing, and food security. Make 24 is about revitalizing our manufacturing and industrialization. Build 24 is about accelerating infrastructure, construction, housing, and public works. Show 24 is about harnessing Ghana's rich creative, cultural, and tourism assets. And Connect 24 is about fixing our logistic chains, transport warehousing, ports, energy, and digital infrastructure. And Fund 24 is about unlocking innovative financing through credit guarantee schemes, blended finance, and venture capital. Aspire 24 is about building the skills of our people, our values, our ethics, and digital capacity for competitiveness. And Go 24 is about mobilizing all sectors, religious, security, academic, and civic, for national productivity and pride.
Ebusi osan so to aso de nsem to dwa o kire mi se na edwumadi ebetimi aboa na aye adwuma se ne mpanyifo nyina ehwe ne onaga na ade hye nyina na hwe ani mo se ebetimi akọ brebra mo bi enyemu chefa no bia enyemu emfa so ne ho behia ye so bia ede ne nsa ebetum bisa nsenye ba akofo adwuma ekoba so bia fa to na koma pron so no ma ye adwuma ni ye beboa ama eye 24-hour economy ne duoma pa ho ntoma no etimi aye adwuma eyi.
The vision behind the 24-hour economy and the accelerated export development program was born from reflection during and after my previous term in office. Between 2016 and 2020, it became increasingly clear that Ghana, like many African countries, is trapped in a model of unequal exchange. We export raw materials and we import refined finished products. We ship cocoa, gold, timber, and oil abroad, only to repurchase them as chocolates, jewelry, furniture, and fuel at a far greater cost. This model does not serve our people. It has never served our people. It generates foreign jobs, it fuels foreign economies, and funds foreign healthcare and education systems. While our youth remain unemployed, our industry stagnates and our imports balloon. We had laid the essential foundation then for energy infrastructure, for roads, for ICT systems and human capital investment. But we knew that we needed to go further. And that meant we needed an integrated, bold, and coherent approach that dismantled the silos of past policies. The 24-hour plus program is that collective answer. And so we've moved from slogan to strategy today. In 2020 and again in 2024, thank you. In 2020 and again in 2024, the idea of a 24-hour economy captured national attention. It became a slogan of hope, a symbol that change was necessary and that it was possible. Our task now is to move from vision to implementation, from aspiration to action. This launch is not the end, but it is the beginning of a massive national mobilization.
Ebusi abra okasan so no science di tudwa na ne nsem no na ochemu sebra enkane mampeni na chese mampeni a na odikan wo man Ghana ha ye Dr. Osaje for Kwame Nkrumah na ne obetena ba enwa ne so a na o hwe man ne chechire se betimi akọ na nimo no na ne ma bebre na egu na koma so nenso no eyade esese ne na wo hwe so man ne chechire ye be kọ ne ho nkro no ba no entimi ankọ se ne ese na efata ne due ya ya pao eye 24-hour economy jumedie no ba beboa madaye so a na ewo nani so ne akomaso ade a na da na komemu a wentimi anye ho dwuma nyina no wo ba be pegem netimi asan so aye dwuma.
It's national in scope. Our flagship intervention is the Volta Economic Corridor. a transformational effort to unlock the economic and environmental potential of the Volta Lake and its surrounding lands. Ladies and gentlemen, our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, envisioned the Volta project at Akosombo not only as a source of power to power Ghana's industrial sector. He also saw it as an integrated project that will provide agribusiness, it will provide lands for agriculture, irrigation. Unfortunately, that aspect of his vision have been lost. Today, we're recreating Kwame Nkrumah's dream. Today, Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's dream comes alive again. We will irrigate over 2 million. We will irrigate over 2 million hectares of land for intensive agriculture under Grow 24. We will establish agro-industrial parks for textiles, pharmaceuticals, and food processing under Make 24. We will develop tourism clusters along the lake under Show 24. We will turn the lake into a central transport corridor that connects the north to the south and the east to the west under Connect 24. And so, ladies and gentlemen, imagine a future where fresh fruits and vegetables from Tamale are air freighted daily to Europe and other destinations. Imagine aquaculture along the lake, the Volta Lake, that sustains jobs and provides nutrition, and ports on the Volta Lake that reduce our transportation costs by up to 80%. This is how we unlock the full value of inland Ghana and reconnect with our Sahelian neighbors.
Ewusi osan so de tudwa a wo kire mu se sa dwume de ye 24-hour economy na dwe ya pa hontoma no ba beboa ye pa mo mining chehwe ne nkan kro no etimi egina nanamo so enum no kire se ye private sector se no wo mo na bedi mu tintim mapa na nye se ye Ghana bandi abenti no wo mo na bibia no wo mo ba be hyemu kena na emom no wo mo be hye chi ahwe se ne wo mo be ye adada ne emani aboa ama mfaso mapa no etimi abaso.
The private sector will lead the 24-hour plus program. Government will facilitate and not dominate. Government will facilitate and not dominate. Any government funding in 24-hour plus will be catalytic, serving as seed funding for the 24-hour plus authority and supporting bulk infrastructure. Enterprise financing will be sourced through commercial banks, DFIs, and blended finance instruments. Fund 24 will address access to capital, collateral constraints, and the short-term nature of most of our banking finance. Credit guarantee schemes will support risk sharing without breaching our fiscal covenants with our multilateral institutions. And as announced, the Secretariat will evolve into an autonomous 24-hour plus authority that reports directly to the President. This policy is made for Ghana in the future. And so when I say report directly to the President, I don't mean only this President. It will report to the next President and the next President and the next President.
Ebusi ewo jumedie na se broad na mbi seminar be wie ye no science de tudwa ni nyina no wo chem se 24-hour economy ni de ade so metimi apa ho entoma enum na o che se ne o meke kanema abomo na ne ma hodo e do makoma so so mbe ye no enye bete sa enye funemom no se nyina ye de yakoma ne ya adwene di ekira daachi ankwama bi no ye bedi nkunim ewo sa jumedie enedui wonom apa ho entoma.
Make Ghana prosper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a call to national action. Distinguished guests, a new model of economic development grounded in productivity, powered by the private sector and coordinated by the state is going to be unveiled. Our national strategy includes inclusive growth, export expansion, job creation, and structural transformation. We are under no illusions. The path is going to be challenging, but we will succeed. The path will be challenging, but we will succeed. And we will succeed with discipline, coordination, and shared purpose. The 24-hour plus agenda allows us to do things in a different way, and to do them better, and to do them together. We call on the private sector, labor unions, development partners, traditional authorities, youth, and civil society to embrace this initiative. Ghana belongs to all of us. The work of transformation must be the task of all of us. And so today, as a symbol of our collective commitment, I will unveil
Usain free ho na yen to ason concern for mo entimi ma odia na me komra share bedwefie na akopie mu efutu ne important mo penya yi no se mra share bedwani matememfo a wono mo ho eyonmonyamfo Alexander Afenyomakin eye mra share bedwefie ho anso na ye dom kuma no wonom eba no dani me no ka say don de nsem na akọ di amasoafo no hwe ya akwan ne akwantempon ahodo so nonyamfo Stephen Kwame Agboja ni nyina no wo chrem se ukopie mu a niema ahodo ne hihya ahodo bebre na ne wo se wonom ye ebo ama ya akwan no eso etititu ukopie mu wo ka asori ni bane ne potem a ya akwan no enya de se etimi ekoyie krante hu behia yie so osori film a hye bedwefie ho no okomontini mu na edwuma ye de ahye ne se wo se wo ye no wonye ne sa pepepe ekoba sanso a ebetimi aboa magana de hye nkomu nyina no etimi adwuma afin so sanso chem se contractors ahodo bebre na na ye adwuma ehu behie ye si edi wonum sika betimi amom sanse adwuma yi ni bia ketua afata no nti wonko montinim na adwuma edi ahye ne sa no wonko ye ne sa pepepe.
The Fosuah Oduahoma road, the contractor has left the site and it's making the motorists are suffering. The Odan of Fosuah, Mr. Speaker, your constituency,
yes.
Your Formina roads,
yes.
The contractors have abandoned site. Mr. Speaker, I would just plead with you to let them know that these contractors are doing major roads that need support. Mr. Speaker.
I was saying, say, you're for Alexander Afenyomakin, and no, me free hall, na mato aso akwabato commissioner no wonom atna na America krani die ya de shebebre na ebo wonom eso branche bia na national chairman edima the National Democratic Congress NDC amenu ko no munyamfo ye siedu nketia na hotedin General Mosquito no betna simpie ni apastor ni nyina no ensema wo to borium no ochem se ya fimpi mienu na aduonu na abatro nhyehyɛ ni dwumedi ahodo na wo so mo ye no wo mo endi ni sa pepepe nti hu be ye se ye him wo mo efie ye omu dibra hodo omu ekitemoni ni deputies ni na sanse ne ukopie mu ablekuma not ne importemu a omu ni mrahye bedwani wo ho menti mu ase koso bra ne eto aba ni mu no ene nam so amasanchi wa hwegu so a eho huru so den na ne empanyifo kra frɛ eya abato komisa ne bra mrahye bedwafia ne nyina no na omu chem so mu be yi o ma no de na ekoso a ne de na ache nti a wo mu ntimi mbo dini sa asumesi anasa obenten na ehwedi nkunim na bro mo from ndi ensem ahodo bebre na no mo ekan wo me no ka say na dua abato komisan no wo mo ankasa de nkrata from akachi aba wo mo echem se ne mpanyifo ni Africa na de hye nyina ehwe animu sable kuma not ne important mu wo menya mrahye bedwani wo ho no wo maye mo hyehye de de magu akwa mo hwe animu se July busumi ya etoso edu ba kono womo ebeye rera na chese on betro aba no foforo biem sanse mentimo asen de bebre na na ekoso asumesisi wono na enya wesi on na enya enti se ne betimi abo ama prepepe yo no karidi akoso no aba no ye betro no ebiem eno ye 11 July na san hyehye ni dwumedie no wono mo hwe ni mu se ebekoso na ye 19 selected polling stations ena sa dwumedie ebekoso biaya hodo a ye 19 na ho na mentimo asen ne koso a womo san ba betro aba ni biem se beya diodi nkonimu no ombetimi de sa atumi no ahye ne sa abo ama mpontunjuma hodo a eya ablekuma not ne important mo hwehwe no wonom sa etimi akame to asoma concern from media ma odia omonyamfo nyahota maklo no a founding member the new patriotic party MPP amenu kono na chese wonom omubro omuboje ni train to masi omukokoko nkodin boaye MPP amenu kono begina nan so na isi ho senye nei adehye bebre na enye mu faso no omonyamfo tamaklo waka ho ebi me no ka se na eduwa wa be kasa dia fa ye galamse no koso o man Ghana ha empenyefo hwe anim so metimi akwati an wo chese senye ye faso ni ya akwan ahodo a ye hwe anim se galamse ye to betimi abrase no ya ye nyaachum kwan kakra sans MPP amenu ko no ankasa ne party kura bai no omde ye bekwantia ifihia no wotwe wo ma anye hwe amfa anka ho o mentimi amfa koto anye nkwan omo tete so no mo sori koye ndc amenu ko ne so abakokwasa saa ye obehu anache mfihia enai wotwe o mbeba bedina ni nyina netimi etwa egua openyi chese senye kwan ne nema hodo omde faso omde kutia galamse no enya de se betimi abo ekoba se obi aba no de nyaatwom kwan dia ene ebeche pa se galamse no ye betimi ato ase ewo man Ghana ha nsemhwefo nhemu ene oni wonum hia ya nsemu enyina no otu
I will be blunt, very blunt. What we are discussing now didn't start today. It started about 25 to 30 years ago. The records are there. 25 to 30 years ago. And indeed, where we've got to, if governments don't work on it, then what will happen next? No one can get. A clear explanation has been made by the researcher. Very clear explanation has been made by the medical doctor there. So I don't have to go over them. Now, we started destroying our water bodies and the forest years ago, as I said. Believe it or not, as we stand now, governments have come and gone. Not a single government has made the effort to stamp this out. And what surprises me is that they campaign on this, they come to power, and they don't do anything about it.
Including the current government?
I say any government, including the present government. Including the present government. Because the fair solution any government should have taken is to stop what is going on. It's just like having a fire in a house. The first thing you do is to put the fire out.
Siante yon mwenyan fota makloni sema hodwa wode ababe tujwa enono mijina so na ya tonkra edi kan abasisi ayaje aboafo wonom kra to ye bapa ensem no bebre na o ha mede to aso di amawo ewe nwenu nsi akase ne so ye basisi a
Fraba ejaso ni o yanom ehyen a use fuel we so yensesa oil ne wo hia ene ni key ehyen egumechi nyina eye lip moto Giomi anase nami eye mu bia wo sabeka wo KFM Limited e wo Ghana ha lip moto abefo cars abi yanom emwedene sanso efe wa hwe interiors here ka hear me Timothy see and your friend on lip moto. There was 3 modes of driving. Obetimi a switch it so open temo a obe in sports mode. So person will save you battery. Obetimi use economy mode. Na say won pentem na wo pe normal riding so a your friend is standard. Wo charge your battery within 6 hours a ebetumi do akokomase aba. Metre air 310 kilometers. Enti woni how obetumi so the 3 hours fast charger. A charge na mana you full bonama no akokomase aba. Say no. Me and try the aka no. Giomi. Ni awo hia ne key. Make sure say key ni ben. Wow, we shall see the interior on it here now. Black and white, papa. Son of F senior. Why screen tinting? A bomb on car, battery aka. Number who mileage and so also. When so dear, it took 320 kilometers and Sana was not charging. We bet me a charge in 6 hours. Fast charger 3 hours. I bear for a few so. We bet me a driving in 3 modes. A year standard, sports, and I say economy. So we pen to say me yanum choose sports was it. We bet me to quite feel hakokubasi. I'm a battery ni biswaka because a year 320 kilometers. We charge in 6 hours, we bet me in your full battery. Now when you fast charge and swap 3 hours per your set. Making sure so okay in the car when you start working. We'll be a door and I start. Chili Joby, black and white. Makuma swat. Man san cow dear. You check the akana. Yeah, no. I bet for the animal back on you. The Awiano key. Making sure the key in the band when you start working. We no effing. Let a woman sit down. A grey your man who do me, no. The any hakakra, any dear mood. As also was screens me, no. Wait, and more information and we are can win. As a best bonum papa, your friend entertainment, the Awiano, Anne. And that's over to me, so I drive in 3 modes just like the others. Standard, and I say sports. So open tema. Car way so. A bet to me to Kwaya Kokumasiaba 330 kilometers. Which I would do crab to make Jesse so no one kakra and Sunday do. Who charging the 6 hours, sir? No. So bet to me so charging 3 hours. If I no fast charge. And you know now, KFM Limited, and they are big just so. Fraying near me own Sanka the intentem. So open installment, a high purchaser, and train one nasi. We've got you solid. Yanume, on Sabet Miaka and Fidie Mubia, and what KFM Limited. One Sabeke Fidie no, what Shiano Kakran Kakra. Wait, Unyano Bebia, a GKFM Limited. Fraying, ever sort out.
Yo, I'm a for and then Yamakwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. The Tosum, you know, who free a Kumasi Malcolm that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumuno, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel and the dinner anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel a wo sunny at the co Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a ho and a KFM musical shop. Ye tosum ye no, ye bien no fofro. Na de e kan say, emfidie papa etimiche. De ode ya sorry, de ode gro agro ahodo. Tuma de bia wodi obehia eye emfidie me kire musical instrument bia no. Eye KFM ento wo se. Ghana muntie. Asante mai muntie eye KFM musical shop. Ana sabre ya bien no fofro mu no chan. Ewo Prempeh the 2nd Street. We feel all may come down now. We sunny ediko edumno. Ani udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so. Na wa dane on sunny faso. Oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo. Yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe enimo. Ye twa abrebia.
Gina mese. Se meye proud ana se meye dwa. Me free. Kumasi edu KFM instrument store. Obi bisasa se bo men fo dia what to know when ni see that what dey near my papa e jira wanim na what to know you say yes what to know bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi Adum se mi jira na me to know ma bitimi ya ho me ka fi se fi papa nu anim na mi jina no wo be try e ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana ensanfu yi.
Ebusi amenda sena memo akwa babiem fambra KFM TV so kaination ensoma ya be fontentan no ye o Facebook and afi YouTube edi no KFM TV GH me to aso no ma concern foforo mu etimi ediama odiama ekọ ahafo mantam emu me ne wo ka say de se ne betimi aboa ma ehomesua ho nsem etimi afa ne ntoma pefra na afin so senie wono mo ho benya so mfaso no enam so ama me no ka say nkofo be say 1083 a mo ye candidate o mo hwe animu se TVET in so hwe o metimi atro no empanyifo ayen hwehwe de niema egu akwan mu ani nyina no wo mo hwe se bibia no betimi akonkan na wiwe mu de ede amomo na enumu na director de TVET no eyomunyam for set Sresrebidi akowo chem se ade abrewe yipuma kwam o mayen hwehwe ni bibia o mo ba behwa amadwumedie no etimi akoso na bro rabedi akode ne nsem etu dwa na enumu no che se eyomunyam for maame hana charity ade se wo de niema hodo ne hwehwe bebre na aba wono ma mo chon so hwe no mu wi amfasode bebre na na betimi abaso ede amom
so far embrado a trend so he e wa hafole no ha no ye apemba ko ani eduotwensa 1083 no ena obo etwe sa TVET so he bi afi didi yese bia nso e foso kama so far be bia yakọ bia no ye table no bia ne ma ni na da na kama omo so e trend so he na ye so bi so e botwa ama bia ko and so he no be ko yi now the original minister akanswa ye wo arishemu pa se TVET education e wa hapo obeshemu na e de amaye pa sanse odi kan kra nya program bia e ba beboa ya maye mofra no omo makwan a ba bia wo so omo kokoye attachment ene ne ke kan ye friend well workplace experience learning minister timi ene ankranko bia ko anamon a enche bia mu bi omo so hwe na ene omo nyina behia ya ma omo kasa kire bu wie mpokra na kese wo nya adwuma nso e wo ho ne abiade a ni na minister aya omo wie so hwe na ye be kan mo friend nyina bo mo fa ko ye be sa kasa kire no ama wo mo omo wie a wo a wani ji ho so ne sa company kokko ya adwo apanya e wo ho won so a wo pe baabi apa ko ye well so apanya e wo the expectation is I have TVET with regional minister yenyano on any penny for akabu airport ama ya so etimi akonkan ni se enrollment a afia ye ba bi si bi nyama e be koso a chen ye osisi ba
ebusian so ebra Rabedi akonde na December wiye na hafumantem so afọ maame charity garden so kasa o chemu botaye ni nsade hweda na nso nam so ma TVET so hwe emofre ba betwe no wie nso chem sen fasode ahodo bebre na ene wo so a ebeba na afia e woye ni mo be sen mfinhye enum ko mfinhye do no wo hwe se sankrofo ye omo tro san so hwe ni afia omo be chen na no ombenya faso mapa e wo so nsema foforo binum e ka ho a maame charity garden wo de etudwa.
That is when so I didn't supply the next 5 years and 10 years. The same who young Casaya product, we are well established. Our man Casabit, we are found before. I'm on what me I ate to man Casano at your muka. And we did me associate me as I did. And I'm on what TVET me a show Mokana. Santa one Casano who say will be a so I will call from the same region. I am well established, no one Casaya employing for Gidi ese wu na wankasa ebe motivate ama de wo ye origin na na school ni otumi aye na yesu ye twema anya hwekra ha ye fa wo shop na be bia yesu etimu aye be ama ye hu se be bia wo du no yesu ye ka ho bi na wo du ho nti sa anya masi ya na ye hwe e ma hafo ye pa ni sa afu ni be twa ka bo ni develop region no ama na ye ye na wo so mo motivate so wankasa ye mo adwuma no mo nyo musika e boa the economic growth what region in the entire country. To say near every shama or for more into TVET.
Ebusia ite bra maame charity ono so de na ndisem ebe wieye na mensni krache penya ono wa hafo ene ne mantem onmonya for Hafiz Dauda de be ono so edi efuto koma mofre ya omo echo TVET se omo bom modin so mu wi a ombema mfaso mapa etimi abaso na niema hodo omo hwe ni mu se da achi ankwama bi no wo mo betimi di aye no wo maye ne sa se ne se na efata
the yard, a bit of boy, I bit may develop. Unemployment, now also in some of these things. Now, here, majority of us are school, they are science, they are humanities, political science, other stuff, and on all bar, apart from teaching, they are not getting there. Until we cannot continue to always teach. Abra, it makes me practically and some, and 9, any way, and I hear you make a boy develop Ghana Manina. To this, my mother said, there will be no opportunity. Come on, Uncle, yes, as a technical program. Or even just one company, I work a season of new monta. Them say, Yakonia, it's more new one, but you're labeless. The police are no more JSS. SS in an that time, yes, and Sebi, technical programs. My minds, no, anything in your woman technical programs. Okay, most of no moves here in ADE, and to say, yeah, quite a different program. To make two this current generation for say, yeah, technical program, not just like previously. Now, the agenda say, will be 45, will be about 50 now, no technical school. They are not that good coaching, but now the who say, the technical program with a lot of industrialization about Ghana, industrialization also bad. The bit Yama, to Yanya, Kumaya, network creative ribbon. I think I can see a lot of costs EFAC as a country. It's not too unpossessed. The young fire won't share that technical program because the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the Assumption said, Obitimia, Ama technical schools, and one foundation with equipment. Now, this Yana, the sense of apostle. Now, yeah, so I guess you are back out now, or a lot of support for us. I think we establish young businesses. Yet, we establish a business when I will be able to man. Them say, there were a lot of opportunities. There were a lot of opportunities. Me for more than the other program.
Concern for from near Boera Pomodin and Semo na Menoka Saidi and Chebiana University of Ghana, Legon. Ebede just or Mushe Mudia Hodua, Mushe Munaches or Mubo Jadatama, and I'm so man cofobi na bodom Pimohono, or matching in our Eddie as in sending an say, dear COVID-19, a dear Sasa Trinity, I'm a man in home so, ewo yebia ehonum nenumu na akopie mo mra hyebeje fe ade se na mpanyi fo hwe ni mo se soafo no hwe apomoden ensem so manyafo kwabna minta akando beba bepie mo na wetimi aboa na dwumedie ni hyehye ahodo no wo metimi ahwe ama bibia no etimi awie mudie nenumu okopie mo mra hyebeje fe ndie na kyesen hyehye ahodo bebre na nyina no de kwato udwa wo no manimu a na nyina no hwe ni mo se senie Wamo share ni mono, or meeting I and a sa pepe senior sena efata. Na meno ka say ne duo kopie mo mrahyebeje fie no. Eyo no nya for kwabna minta akando. Nsema hodo bebre na no de tu dwane na no. Wo chem say ye hwehwemu ni afine ma hodo mo digu akwemu no. Nkofo be se 316 eno menya yade COVID-19. Na chese nkofo 316 na wonum esusu se wonum enya. No mo test hodo ewie ne mu be se 107. En na no kre mu no ometimi enya yade no ebie no mu no chese sia no mu kasa die obi enu ayaje na to ayaresabia na se ha so piti se ne ho edodo no wosan so chem se sia de nyankopon ayadom obi enu ha we ya yade ni bia wafa so eti nananom ewo ensiedo enti we ye ni yide sema ni nyina ne betimi aboa no mu eno wie wosan so echem se ni nyina ne ho behia ye sen hyehye ahodo ampanyifo de egu akwam se ne okobia ya ahodo anipa abodom pema abehye o nose mask uwia ochie wia abehohoro nsa odi hand sanitizer abefefa nsa ni nyina no esa mre afimpimienu ni dunkro yade ne baya ne edi so ni nyina no ye ndi so saa pepepe ne koba ne saa se ne yade ne mema ne ho so eba no ebetimi abrase na we no mo chese na ho so no eye Omicron variant international se ne empanyifo de nhihye egu akwam ye di saa nhihye ne so pepepe na ye boye ho ban a emma yade no enkyerkyere nko koba saa na obi aho betimi ato ne tinsem we na okopie mo mrahyebeje fie no wode ekotu dwa ewo ho metwa so ewo apomoden nsem a etimi dia ma ode ne dua me no ka sei okopie mu ewo Youth Employment Agency a ye omunyamfo Malik Basintali eda no a woni mpanyifo ayen hyehye Ghana 8 Commissioner omunyina akom ntoma abo ano na omutoma omaka abo ano ni nyina nsen wo ba beboa akoye esi ade no sanse esi omuchiremu ahwehwe echiremu a ye mebunu no wonum eninya yade ni ye pa ne koba sanso dia na eho ensem kan no akwakoye bibi ewo ho nti enu ne nam so ama Ghana AIDS Commission ka omontuma abo omo dia no sanse onmunya for Malik Basintali se ne oboabo amabuna no no wono nanim se ne ono mbekasa ne afi ncheche mapa ewo se omuhia no ebetimi abo omo na enumu eno oche si ade nhihye ne de womo edi niema bebre na agwa kwam sanse nti ase apam no wometimi de omo nsa ahya se omo ba be ye adwuma no dendenden womo eche misa fimpi mienu eni aduonu enai mebu na omo enya ye esiade ye 15,536 na chese emeburu no de weni hwema bebre na ewo yade ni bia hu behia ye se bedwemu ncheche ena afensu ye be mankofo hu se yade no ewo se be ya wono betimi ada wono mo ho eso ntimi no kase die weni hihye ya ye Youth Employment Agency ena afensu Ghana AIDS Commission o maka omontuma abo anu a wa mode ne ma begwa ekwema ye nhihye na omama nchechire mapa akoso se be ya eye 80 ade no meburu na omo enya bie kono bebre na betimi ede etu ohomfo abo ama ya ade no etimi abrase mi free ho na mato ansem ne so akonsem fofo mu etimi ede ama ode ne due yenya wo kese pa ewo man Ghana ha na menewo kase die ye Indian wo mo prime minister wo bana BPM mu ewo man Ghana ha ni nyina no wo ba beboa na chese na mienu echi no wo de aba be hia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sanse dwumedie ne hihye bebre na wo ho a wone no ba bedi eye na mienu entemu ntimi no kase die wo ba BPM mu ewo man Ghana ha na efri wo chene kono wone no ebetnas na dwumedie ni afin hihye ya hodo a wo mo hwe ni muso mbetimi edi no owura modi wetimi eni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etimi edi nti bro be piemu ewo man Ghana hakutuka iwem change na bia no sei ena eko
till he returned to his home country on Sunday. Well, today is another historic visit, and as you can see, the Prime Minister descending from the plane, majestically meeting the President. He is being presented by a bouquet that usually is done to visiting presidents or important personalities who are visiting the country, and so this is a historic visit. As I said earlier, the president is clad in the batakari. They are given a hug. This should give you a signal of what this means to the president as well, as he receives the Prime Minister for India. And mind you, he's going to, so if you can see in your shot, you see that there's the guard of honor that has been mounted. Usually it is done at the Jubilee House, but today it has been done at the Today it has been done at the Jubilee Lounge, where the Prime Minister will receive his guard of honor, followed by the national anthem, and then they would walk majestically to the credentials that have been prepared for them, where they would have a bilateral discussion. So there you have it, the majestical walk. We would have the Indian national anthem, and then by the Ghana national anthem.
Ebusia inse openyi Narendra Modi a ono ye Indian ono Prime Minister bro be PM o man Ghana ha no say ni dwumedie ni hyehywe e na ekọ so na edie ni ebedi sansem na echi nema hodo ni hyehye ahodo nti enam so ma wotu bata ba be PM e wo man Ghana ha ndie be kọ so wo sansem ni mu bia no ye de munhwemu ne ntoaso ni nyina no e be ba be ka ho e dia ma ye gina ne nsem so ni adan ye ne ba ye de nsem ni nyina akọ edwedie mu e dia ma Nsemo enfama we ne enyumre dia enche bia na bede dwa say ya de say World Bank omodi sika no sombo $360 million aba ni nyina no mo ne Ghana konti ase apama e ba beboa e ma ne ma hodo ne hyehye ahodo e wo sempanyefo de ye no wonem etumi e de ayama bibia no etimi ewie mu de na nemu ne bede dwa say ye donkomo mo mra hye bedwe fie no echema sika ne ho hyehye ne ho nkro no ba e de mampanyefo so mo fa mbe sa adwumedi wo mo che se nye sa pepepe na mpanyifo eye no na bro mu kika asansem ni mu no ene nam so ama eye so afo abedi eche de ma yesika sem ne ho ntutu ye munya for Thomas Sampem nyako aba montini ma wo che se de omo kika no mu njai krasan se nti ase apoma omo koye nam so ma sike be kan wo no mo nsa no sa pepepe ena wo mo ede baba ene ehwe eye 2025 budget ya sike no mudi beba be rem se be adwumedie ni hyehye ekoba ni se ka hodo ayede ya akwane akwantempɔ dwumedie ahodo wo se din oman ni kyekye ne nkan kro nyina no sa $360 million yi ena wono mudi ba be hye mu kena se be abibia no etimi awiemudie enti nsem ahodo a eye donkomo mmɔmra hye be dwefie no ayekeka echem se sika no enyem ahodo ayede ahye omo sasa omo ba be ye no enye sa pepepe no mo ye nemom omamane no wo mo chem se nukre bia enim ora Thomas Sampem da ko che se senie di sika ne hye omo nsa ne dwumedie ni hyehye ye da ho no sa pepepe ena wonom ede ba be ye gina so na ye twan ye ba biwie nsem ni nyina we ni gidie mu ede ama Usiamento asana miwe nsem ni nyina ewe ni jidie mu emfa ma odia me cholerical Joe na kache wayennwumtuni na me no kase die ensem bi no odia ba beto dwa ne nyina no ode kwa ma echitafo binum ada ne da no wonom edom eboa ma enwumto adwuma wo ye no etimi ekoso enumu no oche se ne oba enwumto adwuma ne mu a ene se ne obi a wone fans ne wonom a wo mo bedo ye wo mo nso mo betan enka ne ne obenya de ogina mfimfin edu se wo ye de ya obetimi aka se wo ene de asomesu aye de ye ekodu se wo ye de enye so beka ene de ye na enkoye o chem se no sa neutrality na eni ho biem se obi angina finfin is either se nipa no tan ana se wodo niema mienu na enu mu no che se senyo no ye nwumtuni no sa niema na nya de etimi bu na bamu da san se senye wo na ni so na da na koma pono so se adwuma hodo a na nwumtu adwuma na betimi akyerkyerɛ akɔ amai foforo so ne akɔ na nimu no sa pepepe na odi ni dwuma enti se bi o se wodo no se wo tan no senye adwuma a ono aba montene ma wo ye no sa pepepe na obe no san se chokunkrum kra nipa nyina do wadue nipa nyina so tan wadue nti ebi bedo ebi betan o sa na nwumtu adwuma no etimi etie nti ne koba se o tie nwumtu adwuma na se dia obehu se ne ono wechitafo ye offense no wonom so ebetena ma bibia no etimi akoyi aboa ma nwumtu adwuma a woto no soso no etimi awiemudie edi amount e cholerical Joe na kacha we ne nsema hodo a wono so ede aba besudwa migina ne nsema so na nsema hodo na nwumbo aboa no beso ni nyina no me de AC edi amount ansa na ye bekọ ne fa aseda ma KFM Musical Center dada ba take up na afa so talent microfinance ansa wo mo na ebo mechido ma me de nwume no nsia kase ne beso mo ewo KFM TV kasa enfonyini esueda se bebre sa oje bre kan ye ho hwe etie ye abe fontentan fidie fo nyankopon ehira mo mi ameje bre eni adaje don hwere ba kontemu ebe resansem ni nyina edemawo Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia meje so madase ama mo eni hwanitia onje manyado makrao